big news is that European data center will be expanded. I will read on here. Yes. So they are going to carry this out in 2 phases, the first of which is going to be covered in this post. So the implementation of the first phase will take place on maintenance for patch 6.18 on Tuesday, July 5th. That's this upcoming... Wait, is it? No, it's not this upcoming Tuesday, but it's the Tuesday after that. Yep. Yep. And there's going to be new worlds in Chaos Data Center, Sagittarius Server, and Phantom Server, which means that basically if you're a Sagittarius and you are playing on Chaos Data Center, you're going to be force transferred to Sagittarius. And as for the new worlds on Light, there's going to be Alpha and Raiden. And so what this means is that if you are a Raider and you're on Light Data Center, you're going to be forcibly transferred to the new raiding world, which is Raiden. It's going to be the new raiding world for Light Data Center, just to keep everybody organized a little bit better. So every Raider is going to have to go there now to do their raiding. So too bad if, sorry if you just got a house, but it's how it's got to be. Be moving to Raiden just so I can get a house. Good luck. I meant good luck. I didn't mean to say it like that. Oh my god. I meant like totally you will. So, the maintenance will last 24 hours because also the Japanese data center expansion is going to be happening at the same time. And data center travel is happening at the same time. I'm so excited. I feel like we should have a little party. We should have a party between Chaos and Light. The rejoining. We can call it the rejoining because long ago there was a sundering of Chaos and Light. There was a time when everything was perfect and the Chaos and Light was living together in harmony and we didn't have any problems. But then Yoshi P did a Heidelin kick on our European data center and sundered. There was a great sundering of Chaos and Light. And we've been trying to just cause as much problems as possible so that there would eventually someday be a rejoining, and that is finally going to come to pass. So we should really have a party. I feel like maybe I'll write Mike's team. We can have a little party because he's on Chaos from Preach. You can talk to Preach's team. Chaos and Light rejoining party, and we can all dress up like Ashians. Yeah, and it's gonna be fun. You may earn a variety of bonuses by creating a new character on a newly established world, or by transferring an existing character to a newly established world. So obviously they need to encourage people to go to these new servers so they are not ghost towns. Please note that access to the homeworld transfer service will be suspended prior to the maintenance for patch 6.18. We will restore access after verifying that the Japanese/European data center expansions and the data center travel system are stable. For the latest updates regarding the availability of homeworld transfers, visit the lodestone. That's all common sense, of course. So, bonuses for making a character on the new world. Double XP bonus till you get level 80. As if you need more XP. Like, seriously? The main story quest gives so much XP now. Like, on my alt... Okay, it doesn't matter. That's a side tangent. I'm just saying, I feel like I don't need that much. But, okay. Double XP, all well and good. Gift of 10 silver chocobo feathers, exchangeable for low to mid-level gear to improve the leveling experience. Okay. Bonuses for... Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. If you get level 30 during this bonus period in any class, you will get 1 million gills and you will get 15 days of free playtime. That's pretty damn good. Limited to once per service account. Oh, wait. So if you did this already before, if you already leveled up to 30 on a new world that was incentivized and you already got the 15 days for free once before, then I think you can't do it again. You can't double it. But if you never did it before, you can get a free 15 days of playtime by leveling to 30, which takes what, 3-4 hours? It's not very long. It's I think it's probably worth it. 15 days of free playtime, 1 million gil. Limited to once per service account. So like I said, one time. I might do it. 15 days for free? For 4 hours of work? It's nothing. Bonuses for transferring to a new world. It's free. But if you're already on a new world, you'll not be eligible. Double XP bonus, yes. Valid for 90 days following the transfer. Until level 80 is reached. So I guess if you transfer and you're already level 90, then it probably won't work, right? Gift of 10 gold chocobo feathers. Exchangeable for special rewards such as rare mounts. Yes, gold chocobo feather mounts. What kind of gold chocobo feather mounts are there? What's the mounts you can get for gold chocobo feather? I think Twintania, Amber Draft chocobo, Managarm? No, what? Really? Yeah. So that's the red, beautiful red chocobo I really like, actually. It's a 2-seater. Twintania. How much it cost? But it costs 15. No, the Draft Cut chocobo costs 8. And through this, you will get 10. So you could get the 2-seater red chocobo. But it's not account-wide. So it would only be for that character. None of these are account-wide. But this Managarm is 8. Twintania is 15. And Twintania and Managarm are single-seater. But Amber Drop Chocobo, that's 2-seater mount. That's pretty good. Okay, wait. I lost it. I lost it. But I got a bunch of gold chocobo feathers by sharing my recruitment code. There's actually a Final Fantasy 14 subreddit specifically for sharing recruitment codes so people can get the bonuses for Recruit a Friend. So, what is it called? It's called FFXIV RAF. Yeah. So as you can see here, there's a lot of people that just post their code in their recruiting. So if you're a new player, you can like take somebody's code and you'll get the benefits for Recruit a Friend. Or you can share your code and someone will probably accept it if they go on this subreddit. So yeah, that's something to think about too. So if you transfer to the new world and you have a house or an apartment, you'll be entitled to a certain amount of compensation in gil. For private estates, do not relinquish the land, but remove all furnishings in your estate hall and then apply for a homeworld transfer. For apartments, do not vacate the apartment, but remove all your furnishings and then apply for a homeworld transfer. If you already relinquished the deed to your plot or the rights to your property, you will not get gil. Pretty important there. These incentives will remain in place till there's enough players on these worlds. And then once it's no longer in the new world category, these bonuses will not apply anymore. The purchase of housing will be unavailable on the new worlds at the launch of patch 6.18. Okay, that's probably good. So there's not, there's a little bit of time for people to get there. Before we can resume the sale of plots, we must first verify that the... It says, before we can resume the sale of plots, we want to make sure we didn't break the game with the new data centers and data center travel. So, I mean, it's a good idea, but it shows they're like a little bit worried that the game could break. It could break housing. So make sure everything's fine. They don't want to do too much at once. That's understandable with the spaghetti code that we got in this game. The latest updates, yep. So it will all be housing lottery. All land purchases will be in the housing lottery, which is good too. Please use the world visit system to complete the following side quests on another world. Yeah. Okay. Up. So yeah, the question is, that's coming when? July 5th with data center travel and the new PvP season as well. So I think that is overall 4 new worlds for EU. So, I mean, I think it's really good that this is happening because already the EU servers are pretty well populated. It's good to see the new worlds added. Though I think that they also had planned to do a whole new data center for EU later on. Is that also happening in August? Yeah, they said that this would come in 2 phases, and this is just phase 1. But I remember them saying that later on there's going to be a whole new data center for EU. And for that, I mean, God, I wonder what the duty finder is going to be like over there, and what like the general population would be like on a brand new data center. I don't know if the allure of housing would be enough to draw new people in. Like, I feel like probably, but I don't know. Especially if Island Sanctuary ends up being the thing that scratches that itch for people. I wish Square Enix did a South America DC. I've been waiting for so long. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Yeah, the new EU DC is later. So right now, for July 5th, it's just 4 new worlds split between Chaos and Light. I actually saw this post on general forums about this. Was a pretty good post. Basically asking people if they will go to the new worlds, and asking the question, if you're someone who's transferred to or created a character on one of the material worlds after they were added in January, feel free to share your experiences. And I really wanted to hear about that as well. So it's interesting to hear from you. Hamados, I am currently on Light. What causes long queue times? Not enough players. Not enough people on at the time. Yeah. I went from Zodiac to EU on Oceanic, and the market board is so bad compared to Zodiac. I'm loving the ping on the Oceanic DC, but I don't know if it's worth it. I think it will take time. It is something that is just going to take some time to grow, really, because it wasn't that long ago that it was created. And you just have to consider that these other realms have been building and growing communities of players for years and years and years. So I don't know if it's going to be easy to compare the situations, but it's something that people should probably have in mind before they move to a whole new data center. And of course, that's not what we're looking at for July 5th. For Chaos and Light are well-established servers, obviously. I mean, data centers. Though, what the market economy is going to be like on these new servers, I guess doesn't matter that much. If people remember, if you want to buy something expensive, you should probably go check out the market board on another world on your data center, regarding the new data centers that are coming July 5th. Because here, this person was talking about, you know, would I go to the new world? And it's kind of like fun to think about going to a brand new place, like a fresh, clean slate, but only if you don't really have ties to where you are already, which I feel like is not that many people, outside of maybe new players and people that are still leveling, haven't really built up like their circle of friends and stuff yet. Here they mention, you know, the social situation. I'd be cut off from my existing social circles in game while on a new world. Discord exists, but not everyone uses it. I have not met anyone that plays Following's Routine that doesn't use Discord. I literally have not met a single person that doesn't use it. That's just my experience, though. For a company that prohibits the use of third-party programs, why they try to encourage us to play on different worlds? When that's going to require the use of a third-party program for players to stay in contact with... I mean, look, I feel like Discord being a third-party program is kind of a meme. It really is a meme. Look, Discord is going to be doing some heavy lifting for connecting these different communities. Especially with the new data center and data center visit. Discord already does heavy lifting for organizing stuff like BA and DR Savage and Blue Mage raids and so much shit that's like community FC events, community events. Like Discord does so hunts, like almost every player activity of Palms 14 that requires a good bit of organization of a lot of people has Discord kind of carrying the organizational side of that. And that's one of the reasons I'm so excited actually about data center travel coming July 5th and the new worlds and the new data centers in general, because this is going to massively expand the number of people that you'll be able to do a lot of that niche content with. It means that there's going to be a ton more runs of BA, a ton more runs of DR Savage that you'll be able to get into at a time that's convenient for you. It's going to open up so much. And I think this is stuff that people can't really see yet, all the ways it's going to affect the game. But we'll see it very, very soon, I think. Also, with market economies, market boards on new worlds will be in a bad shape for a considerable amount of time. Listings will be limited due to the low number of players. Most players wanting to purchase items will find it to their benefit to either use World Visit or Data Center Travel to buy what they're looking for. Yeah, please don't forget about World Visit when you're gonna buy something expensive, friends. Okay, before you spend 25 million gil on a mount or something, so might want to use the World Visit or Data Center Visit when that comes up. Shop around a little bit. Now, if only there were some way to easily check all the market boards on every server in your region without manually checking it. I don't know of anything like that, though. Lick-chan, what are you talking about? There's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. Use an abacus, yeah. There is, though. What? No, there's not. Shh. 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 That's not. No. I think actually, for the market economy, I think it might be a seller's market on the new worlds and the new data centers for people that know how to craft or gather, know how to find their own stuff to sell, get stuff from the game to sell, like drops from the game. Demand will almost certainly be higher than supply. And so even with fewer players, though, on a newer world or data center, random dyes and glamours and maybe different foods and potions, like the old reliable items, you know you'll be able to sell and probably make a killing on, because there's always gonna be more people that need it than people that know how to get it and where to get it. So obviously you'll have an issue with having enough people buying, but I do think the person with the right mindset could definitely take advantage of the situation. As for housing, yeah, this is a thing that anchors people to their servers more than anything else, I imagine, myself included. It's why I wouldn't, I think if I didn't have a house in Phoenix, in Light Data Center, maybe I would just go to Chaos Data Center. Maybe not, but I'd consider it a lot more seriously. It's just my house is this precious thing. I can't leave it. I'll never get a house in such a good spot ever again. I want region travel at some point. Yes, I'm from EU on the NA to play with a friend, but I have a bunch of Aussie friends that stopped playing just for Oceanic because of ping. We need region travel for the Aussies. Okay. Help them out. I have to move to America because I can't go home to Ukraine. I'm soon gonna have to change regions in real life. And that means, well, that's why I'm making my new character on NA, but it sure would be awesome to be able to just get on my main character and visit NA. That would be way better because my main character has everything on it. Like I said, my house, it has all my ultimate clear. It has like my weapons, my glamours, my bunny boys, everything.